Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of JeremyCraft. We have a couple different things, as always, that I'd like to work on in today's episode, but the main one I want to get started on is trading. We have that pumpkin from our hour-long journey, and I want to put it to good use. I want to get a pumpkin patch started over there. I want to get the wheat field more complete, and maybe fully complete by the end of today's episode. And then we've got our two daily chores of the fishing session and the trip into the nether. But I also want to get started on potentially getting some of the bridges in place. Specifically the ones that connect my home to this island and this island to... We really need names for these islands. Yeah, this bridge here and this bridge here. But maybe even going into a creative world and mapping out some sort of idea for this bridge here would be nice. Because at some point in the next episode or two, I really want to try and get the lighthouse up as well. So it would be nice to have the bridge in place already. So we're here in my creative testing world again. I've got here the three bridges that we're going to build on our island. We have the diagonal bridge that goes right in front of our house, the straight bridge that's immediately next to it, and the long, tall bridge that's going to be connecting the lighthouse to the storage system. I've measured the land masses so that these bridges will be the exact same size as they will be in our world. I've put some variation in texture on the paths just to make it a little bit more rustic, a little bit more natural looking. Especially with these short bridges, they look like they've been, weathered and worn out. But I'm pretty happy with the three designs we have. I think they're going to fit pretty well on the island, especially once we've got some more landscaping and trees and stuff in place. Make everything look a little bit more complete. Well, this is a bit of an interesting predicament. I was just doing some random jobs around my island. I filled that with, wheat and fixed the grindstone situation, got some pumpkins back there. And I was just thinking it would be nice to do a quick mining session. And I cannot, for the life of me, remember where our mine is. I've been walking around our island looking for cave entrances and stuff, which is how I usually set up my mines, and I just cannot remember where our mine is. I feel like I'm going crazy. Oh, it's in the ravine. I completely forgot about that. I was looking for like holes in the first place I went was was here, thinking that was the entrance to our mine. I completely forgot about the ravine. Alrighty, I'm gonna do a quick mining session, specifically looking for diamonds and maybe a little bit of iron, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, we just finished our mining session. It was actually incredibly successful. We got really lucky and found a massive, sprawling mineshaft system. It seemed like it just went on forever, and thanks to that, we have 8 diamonds, 2 stacks and a bit of iron, which is absolutely crazy, and a little bit of a bunch of different stuff, a lot of coal. We got a bunch of rails from there, and a ton of cobblestone, obviously. So this stuff's going to be going a long way to helping us, all in all, a really successful mining session. Alrighty, we just finished our daily fishing session. We got quite a bit of good stuff. We only got 1 leather, but we did get an efficiency 3 book, which is kind of nice, and a name tag, which is always nice to get. But we also got 2 different fishing rods, one with Luck of the Sea 3, and another one with Luck of the Sea 3 and mending on it. So hopefully very soon we'll be able to mix that with our current rod that has lure 1 on it, and get just a little bit better of a fishing rod. Hopefully speed up the process of getting leather in the future. So the next thing I want to do in today's episode is get the bridges that we designed earlier in the episode fully built. So this bridge, and this bridge, I want to have completely finished by the end of today's episode. The only thing is that all of our designs rely on us having jungle wood, and I haven't been to a jungle yet. but I know that there's one northwest of our island, so I think I'm going to take a quick journey over there, grab some jungle saplings and some jungle wood, and maybe some other things. I don't know what else, maybe some cocoa beans or whatever we find over there that might be useful. And then I'll head back really quick and we can get started on the bridges. Look at what I have just spotted in the distance. Yep, that's right, it's llamas. Or alpacas, I guess. No, I'm just joking. I am excited about those, but look at this. We got a pillager patrol station, or whatever these things are called, the outposts. This is actually really close. Like, I just landed on the shore after heading northwest from my base. We might be able to do something with this, make some sort of emerald farm. I know there's some pretty simple designs out there for like a raid farm that we could maybe set up and get, you know, a ton of emeralds for trading. It might not be necessary, but it could be fun in the future, just as a project to work on. You know, in the distant future, because obviously we don't have enough stuff to even build our bases right now, but... Well, we have a couple different things to talk about. First, we're done the bridges. I'm gonna get back to that in a second, but we have to take a quick detour because I just got blown up by a creeper in my storage system again. In the process, we did lose two chickens, and I feel pretty bad about that, to be honest. I haven't done a great job of lighting this place up, obviously. I haven't put any torches down. I think that now that we've gotten this flattened out, that's gonna be one of our priorities now. But I think it's only fair that we honor these guys for the negligence that I had that got them killed. So we're gonna make a little patch somewhere back here, a little grave area that we can put them down, mark their resting place. Okay, but back to what we were talking about a minute ago. We have finished the bridge project, or at least we're finished for now. I might make some changes in the future. I never know. Sometimes I like to add things or remove things as time goes on. One of the main things is I need to figure out a way to light these up, and that might mean replacing these with some sort of like overhanging lantern or, you know, something. We'll figure it out as time goes on. But overall, it went pretty well. I'm happy with how this is turning out. In the future, I'll probably, I've realized, replace this sort of sandy beach and right here with grass as well, because I'm going to want a natural path that goes all the way down here and extends up, you know, into all the different areas, and I don't think that I can have the beach be a part of that, so I'm going to replace, I think, some of this with some dirt. Well, we died again. We were heading off in the north direction this time, and unfortunately we made some mistakes in the fashion remnant that I found. I thought, hey, I'll just look for some chests and maybe we'll be able to sneak something by these guys. But despite the fact that I was actually wearing armor this time and had a shield, I apparently don't know how to use either of those things because I got absolutely destroyed. But no biggie. We lost, some small stuff there. I picked up some bone blocks along the way and some glowstone and that kind of stuff, but nothing that can't be replaced. So I'm not going to bother going back for our stuff, and it seems like north is also not a direction that had anything, close by in terms of nether fortresses, so... Alrighty, so we just finished some more of the detail work. We got these stone pillars fixed, filled all the way to the bottom on both the bridges. We have this new pathway in between that'll be part of the natural path network that I'm going to be making. I figured this would make it easier for us to get from this side of the field to the other instead of having going all the way around every single time. And then also I've added these little details here, these little piles of hay in some of these places, just to make it look like they ran out of storage, which actually they have. I needed to, put these off to the side for a bit. So next I want to get started on the trading. In between projects, I've been harvesting the pumpkins. Every time that field fills up, I just empty it out and put the pumpkins in a chest over there. So we've got about 2 stacks and a bit, I think, of pumpkins, and I'm gonna make some workstations, some lecterns, and some stuff for the weaponsmith and the toolsmith, and we're gonna try and get some trading going. If we're lucky, we'll get some good books and some good tool trades, and maybe get a little bit farther on the way to getting full diamond gear, so we can speed up the process of beautifying this island. Because there's a lot of pathway related things and natural stone cliffs and stuff that I haven't even been able to touch because we don't have a lot of renewable silk touch tools. So I really want to get going on that. So I'll meet you guys over at the village. Alrighty, so we've been trading with these villagers for a little while. I've got a couple different villagers to show you. Obviously, we got our farmer here, who we've got trading for pumpkins, our first librarian, who sells Silk Touch books, and our second librarian, who sells Efficiency 5 books. And then the last 2 villagers are the toolsmith and weaponsmith villagers, but we haven't got their trades down far enough to see what kind of diamond tools they're selling. I'm going to prioritize that for the next little bit, just because it's so expensive to buy books, and we don't have a consistent source of levels at the moment. But there's also one crucial step missing from here, and that is that none of these villagers are cured. They need to be zombified and cured, otherwise this won't be a good way of us getting diamond tools and armor and books and stuff, because it'll just be too expensive and too grindy. The whole point of this is that we'll be able to, in the future, turn 1 pumpkin into 1 emerald, and 1 emerald into 1 diamond tool. That's sort of what we're aiming for. So, a stack of pumpkins can get you more than enough to get all the books, all of the tools, all of the armor that you need in case you die or something. Or if you just need, extra tools. So for this villager trading center to function properly, we really need to find that nether fortress. I think in the next episode, I might do 2 trips back to back to the nether, just go, east and south, back to back, just really hoping that we can find something close by, because we really need to get blaze rods so that we can start getting going on the potion brewing. But I think that's where we're going to wrap it up today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions for things you want to see us build on the island, or projects you want to see in general in this series, please feel free to comment. That aside, thank you so much for watching again, and have a wonderful day.